Hello friend, how are you? I hope you are well. Today I will give you some information about the 10 richest countries in history. Number 10, Japan. Japan is ranked 10th. The history of Japan dates back thousands of years and has gone through various periods. The indigenous people of Japan, the Japanese, introduced agriculture and iron during the Yayoi period, 300 BC to 300 AD. Then came the Kofun period, AD 300 to 600, and during this period central government institutions began to form in Japan. The Heian period in the 8th century was a period of cultural developments. The samurai class gained power during the Kamakura period in the 12th century. During the Tokugawa shogunate in the 17th century, the country remained at peace for a long period. Modernization movements began in the 19th century, and Japan became a modern nation with the Meiji Restoration, 1868. 2. Japan, which was defeated in World War II, entered a process of post-war democratization and economic development and has become one of the world's leading economies today. Number 9, England. 9th place is England. The history of England dates back thousands of years and has developed under the influence of various civilizations. Celtic tribes lived in the region in ancient times. Roman Empire, AD. He conquered the British Island in the 1st century and settled here. In the Middle Ages, the Anglo-Saxons and then the Normans took control of the island. The Norman conquest took place in 1066, when William, Duke of Normandy, conquered England, which led to England coming under Norman influence. During the Middle Ages, England was ruled under dynasties such as the Plantagenets, Tudors and Stuarts. In the 17th century, the English Civil War took place and the power of the monarchy was limited. In the 18th and 19th centuries, the Industrial Revolution began in England and turned the country into one of the world's leading powers. England built a vast empire in the 19th and 20th centuries and had great influence around the world during this period. Today, England, as part of the United Kingdom, is an important European country with a modern democracy and a developed economy. Number 8, France. 8th place is France. The history of France dates back thousands of years and bears the traces of various civilizations. In ancient times, Celts lived in the region known as Gaul. Roman Empire, BC. He conquered Gaul in the 1st century and settled here. In the Middle Ages, the Frankish kingdom formed the basis of modern-day France. In the 15th century, France became a powerful kingdom in Europe and a cultural and intellectual center during the Renaissance and Enlightenment periods. Beginning in 1789, the French Revolution overthrew the monarchy and established the Republic. Napoleon Bonaparte expanded France in the 19th century and had a great impact on Europe. Although heavily damaged in World War II, France is today one of the world's leading economies and is known as a culturally rich country. Number 7, India. 7. India is next in line. The history of India dates back thousands of years and bears the traces of a wide variety of cultures and civilizations. India has been ruled by different kingdoms and empires since ancient times. The Indian subcontinent has been home to important civilizations, including ancient civilizations such as Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, and empires such as the Maurya, Gupta, Sixjayanagara and Mughal MS. In the early 20th century, India was part of the British Empire and gained independence in 1947, splitting into modern India and Pakistan. Leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru played important roles in India's struggle for independence. Today, India is the second most populous country in the world and is known for its diverse cultural, religious and linguistic diversity. Number 6, Iran. Iran is ranked 6th. The history of Iran dates back thousands of years and has hosted various civilizations. The ancient Persian Empire represents an important period in the history of Iran. Persian Empire, BC. It was founded and expanded by Cyrus the Great in the 6th century. Later, with the spread of Islam, Iran became a part of the Islamic civilization and Islamic culture became influential in the 16th century. The Safavid Empire became the official sect of Shia Islam in Iran. In the 20th century, a series of political changes took place in Iran. The 1979 Iranian Islamic Revolution overthrew the monarchical government in Iran and established the Islamic Republic. Today, Iran is known as an important country in the Middle East and plays an influential role in the political and cultural dynamics in the region. Number 5, Turkey. Turkey is ranked 5th. Turkey's history is quite rich and diverse. Anatolia has been the cradle of many civilizations. Many civilizations such as the Hittites, Lydians, Persians, Hellenistic kingdoms, Romans, Byzantine Empire and Ottoman Empire ruled in these lands. Afterwards, modern Turkey took shape with the establishment of the Republic of Turkey in 1923. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk is known as the founding leader of Turkey and implemented the vision of a secular, democratic, and modern Turkey. Today, Turkey has a strategic location at the intersection of the Middle East and Europe. Number 5. Greece. Greece is ranked 4th. The history of Greece begins with the ancient Greek civilization. Ancient Greece is a period in which democracy, philosophy, art and architecture were born. During this period, Athens became the cultural and political center of the Hellenistic world. Greece, which then came under the rule of the Roman Empire, became part of the Byzantine Empire. Greece, which was dominated by different states throughout the Middle Ages, came under the rule of the Ottoman Empire and started the Greek War of Independence in 1821. Modern Greece gained independence in 1830 and remains a democratic republic today. Number 3. China. China ranks 3rd. Chinese history is quite rich and complex. China was home to one of the oldest civilizations in world history. The first written documents date back to BC. It dates back to the 1600s and has many important periods, such as China's Han Dynasty. China has gone through various periods of empires, dynasties, and ages. The establishment of modern China with the Communist Party coming to power and subsequent developments are also important. Number 2. Italy. Italy comes in 2nd place. The history of Italy is quite rich and complex. History began with it becoming the center of the ancient Roman Empire and continued with the rise of a series of city-states in the Middle Ages. During the Renaissance, great advances were made in art, literature and science. They united in the 19th century to form the modern Kingdom of Italy. After World War II, they became a democratic republic and became an economically and culturally important country in Europe. Number 1. Egypt. Next is corn. The history of Egypt dates back thousands of years and is a region where civilizations rose in the fertile lands of the Nile River. Ancient Egypt is known for pyramids, temples and great civilizations during the time of the pharaohs. Egyptian history was also enriched by the Hellenistic, Roman and Ottoman periods. Modern Egypt gained its independence in the 20th century.